Tim Allen!
Koko, kok, kenapa tuh? Kenapa kata mereka keluar begini? Pokraku, kenapa saya kenapa? Kenapa saya kingsur? Kenapa? Ông cái điều cái này mới gọi là tiếng xử lý nó được nó yếu này nó lấy gì cái chữ số này chữ đấy gọi là tái số khi nó nhiều bên gió nó có thì yếu Jag sonar kalapatak, glet, sangre, letak, sturkot. Jag sen det borde kunna stå din fot kalale. Jak не можу to jolokada. Fuj koko. Tak не мана слепица лаки десут. Ми мала вала ката серкала. Я сак удихала так. Я сам fuj koko. Fuj. Напието клоски.
Bravo, Dr. Fogelberg. Bravo, Dr. Fogelberg. Bravo, Dr. Fogelberg. Bravo, Dr. Fogelberg. Bravo, Dr. Fogelberg.
Jeg, monsieur Laszlo, en jägerlås var du en bejl, og hårdet for en bejludin. Jeg gjorde lås så med det bæk, så kan fejl stå på i vejen bløj, så svøl kunne gå ved selv. Du kan jo blås med figuren. Men jo, det går vi til dødes vorm, lejdevorm. Med fejl med døde, så kan fejl.
Galina vogelbeeld, jolie, waar en ik des in slipot, vierkant vogelbeeld, alle kanaat, apie, put, allee, kom. Zorgloon, kiet, mlok, nassan, later, allemaal termotosotik, Бималиясний поцеп, то шифати потічі, клетор, то є мольні товарен, фіндулін, фіндулкарит, новіділе. No, a wat, mol, nesnim nikol, no furt pic, no fak, ne do la pota si poto, no krušifi proto, kit, ďakujem. Ne bi randel krokolat, kaj su meni krokolej,
tábořit, Škodou 100 na Oravu, spěchám, proto riskuji, projíždím přes Moravu, řádí tam to strašidlo, vystupuje z Bážin, žere hlavně Pražáky, jmenuje se Jožin. Jožin z Bážin, močálem se plíží, Jožin z Bážin, k vesnici se blíží, Jožin z Bážin, už si zuby brousí, Jožin z Bážin, kouše sa jerdousí, na Jožina z Bážin, koho by to napadlo, platí jen a pouze práškovací letadlo. Projížděl jsem dědinou, cestou na Vizovice, přivítal mě předseda, řek mi u Slívovice, živého či mrtvého, Jožina kdo přivede, tomu já dám za ženu, dceru a půl jezede. Jožin z Bážin, močálem se blíží, Jožin z Bážin, k vesnici se blíží, Jožin z Bážin, už si zuby brousí, Jožin z Bážin, kouše sa jerdousí, na Jožina z Bážin, koho by to napadlo, platí jen a pouze práškovací letadlo. Říkám, dej mi předsedo, létadlo a prášek, Jožina ti přivedu, nevidím v tom háček, předseda mi vyhověl, ráno jsem se vznesl, na Jožina z letadla, prášek pěkně klesl. Jožin z Bážin, už je celý bílý, Jožin z Bážin, z močálu ven pílí, Jožin z Bážin, dostal se na kámen, Jožin z Bážin, tady je s ním amen, Jožina jsem dohnal, už ho držím johoho, dobré kaštélové, prodám já ho do zoo.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they have really, really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Where are your fingers?
Simple lang ang gagawin, with Eden masayahin. Bills? Easy. Bilihin? Easy. Bitin sa budget? Easy. With Maya Easy Credit.
How deep does the void go? Did it stop at a certain point, or is it infinite? What sorts of limits are there? Just how deep does this thing go? Well, that's what I'm going to answer today, so let's begin. So, in Minecraft, there is a cap on how high or low you can naturally teleport. This limit is plus or minus 20 million blocks on the y-axis, which, if you went into the void, firmly puts you in the middle of the part that kills you. Now, I don't think you would assume that there's a way to break this limit, right? Well, there is. By decompiling the game, of course. So, getting this to work at all was actually a massive pain in the ass, But eventually, after like a crap ton of trial and error, here's what I did. So I went on GitHub, got MCP Reborn, downloaded the 1.20.2 version, tried decompiling, and yeah, that didn't work. Alright, so after I recorded that, I got it again and tried decompiling, and somehow it actually did. So we're just going to use that. After this, I looked for every instance of the number 20 million, which there were only 2 of, here and here. So instead of changing it to something stupid like 1 over 0 or 1 over 0 over 0.0, I just changed it to false. Because what that does is, instead of checking if numbers between negative 20 million and 20 million, it just returns nothing, which to Minecraft means, oh, there's no limit, cool. So now it works. So yay. We are now ready to embark on this adventure of going ridiculously low down in this stupid block game. So in another video I found of someone named Spuds, how do you even pronounce that, doing something like this, they found that when they went to 200 million blocks down, they just stopped taking damage for some reason. It turns out either he was wrong or they fixed it, because now in 1.19.4, you still take damage at that height. It just takes a while. And the further down you are, the longer it takes. I'm not even kidding. Here's an example of that. So at around 200 million, it doesn't take too long before it starts. But all the way at 2.147 billion, it takes probably a solid 10 seconds before anything actually happens at all. And just to prove that, here you go. Here's an example. Yeah. So around 2 to the 52, or 4 quadrillion, 503 trillion, 599 billion, 627 million, 370,496, the sky starts being really screwy for seemingly no reason. So if you go into F5, the skybox starts to flash a crap ton of colors. Like, I mean anywhere from blue, to purple, to white-ish, to green, yellow, really any color in between them, stuff like that. The camera's also glitching due to the same reasons I discussed in the beginning of my last video, but it's 64-bit instead. So you have 52 bits to work with instead of 23. And by the way, what I'm referring to is this video in the top right corner, where it discusses floating point stuff in Roblox instead. But anyways, I think what's potentially going on here is that the color values for the skybox somehow keep overflowing for whatever reason, or Java itself is freaking the friggity frack out. 2 to the 52 is also where your ability to fly further up stops, so that's pretty cool. So since the game starts to crash around here, especially when in third person for some reason, I'm going to do the rest of this on the positive y-axis. So before that though, here's what 9.223 quintillion blocks down is like. As you can see, it's basically just the same crap but worse. Now on the positive y-axis though, it only dies if you look up over something like 45-ish degrees. So here's what happens at 2 to the 63 there. Yep, it's the exact same thing. It's really bad actually, though it isn't as bad as it could be, just like at the maximum you can type in chat. This section will go in stages, as that's how this sort of thing breaks down. Our first stop is at 1 sextillion. For whatever reason, the sky is purple and very saturated pink, and during sunset, it's only that saturated pink. Out by 1 septillion, the sky reverts to 1 shade to blue, with sunset being how it was at 1 sextillion. At 1 octillion, it's just entirely blue, and at sunset, it's actually entirely normal but slightly saturated instead. And if we go all the way to 1 vigintillion, or 10 to the 63, it's exactly how 1 octillion is, but it's a more saturated blue, and the part where the moon is green instead at sunset. This pattern continues forever also. Apparently this is all caused by color values for the skybox overflowing and becoming not a number, so that's pretty cool. So now for what I really wanted to show off, the maximum you can type in chat, which is this number. And just because I can, here's what going into F5 is like. Also, before we do that, here's a very major epilepsy warning, because you're gonna need it. Like, I don't want anyone getting seizures watching my content. Anyways, yeah. This number here that we are at is called 100 on octogentillion, aka 10 to the 248, which is this written out. And Spids, you were wrong. The maximum height and depth is not that number. We aren't quite done yet. We still have one more place to go. And that place is called the real highest number Minecraft can actually understand. 2 to the power 1024. aka 179.769.313.486.231 blah 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 whatever the hell on centillion. This is the lowest and highest you can go. By this point, you've gone literally so high that your position rounds to infinity, which I got one single frame of, and your game just automatically crashes regardless of what you do. In fact, your position is so high that if this number was the amount of meters up you were, which it actually is, because in Minecraft 1 block is 1 meter, your height would be 2.0431861751288109941379372001127620543 times 10 to the 281 times bigger than the fucking observable universe. The sky to void length would be twice that, so this number. And if you fell all the way from 179 uncentillion to the ground at 78.4 blocks per second, which is Minecraft's terminal velocity, it would take you 7.26526093258261 times 10 to the 295 millennia. And just for some context, that number, which is about 10 to the 296, is 10 to the 196 times bigger than the time it would take for the universe to die of heat death, which is 1 Google. You could experience practically infinite lifetimes before you made it to the ground again. In my opinion, that's honestly insane. And the fact that numbers in games at all can get this ridiculous is just ludicrous, to be honest. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, which I have spent probably way too much time making again, there are 2 videos that I feel like you would also like, which are this one and this one. Both of which were my first and second scripted videos, and if you liked this one, they are kind of similar to that, but on different topics. And also, consider checking out my Patreon, which I launched roughly a week or 2 ago. The link is in the description, and also in the pinned comment, so if you want to support me in any way, you can go and do that. So, yeah, that's all there is for now, and, that's all I gotta say, so, goodbye.
No one knows my skin like Myra E. Get that Myra Skin Confidence.
Nagkalipatan na kami.
Maggie Magic Chicken Cube! Pumili na ako.
Dito na ako.
Mas masarap talaga tong Maggie Magic Chicken Cube.
Ikayo.
Kahit non-stop pawis, amoy blooming pa rin dahil sa new Surfacon Fresh and Bloom.
Nightmare of undead bricks, it's the Lego zombie apocalypse, where monsters hunt you everywhere. There's no hiding, only fighting.
With ammunition running low, you face a nasty way to go. When undead blood runs through your veins,
You're craving brains. I am a zombie, I'm out of control. Feasting on flesh has taken a toll. Eating the living, oh what a life. Come a bit.
Hey, bro. Wake up your wild side with new Old Spice Night Panther.
Plankton, can you please stop with the constant Dr. Major? It's like listening to a damn chainsaw.
Dr. Major, Dr. Major, Doctor!
Great. Now he's just repeating himself.
Junior!
What's wrong, Plankton?
Senior!
What are you trying to say, Plankton?
Sergeant Denton!
Huh? I don't understand what he's saying.
Oh, for crying out loud, Plankton, just...
He's obviously trying to tell us something important.
Junior, senior, Sergeant Kent speaking to me.
What's the matter with you? Plankton, you seem a little off today.
Mr. Mrs.
What do you mean by that? Are you trying to tell me something?
Mr. Mrs.
Oh, come on. Don't play dumb with me. I've seen the way you look at Kieran.
Mr. Mrs.
Don't give me that Mrs. Nonsense. I know what's going on here.
Mr. Mrs.
Just admit it. Plankton, you're in love with Karen.
Mr. Mrs.
I knew it. So tell me, when did this all start? Did she seduce you with her robotic charm? Plankton, I have some terrible news.
Oh, did you finally run out of money?
No, it's a backhand. She's dead.
Lieutenant!
What the heck does that mean?
It means I don't give a shit. Karen was just a computer anyway.
Money! 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 That's all anyone ever talks about!
Plankton Jr.
Oh, Plankton, you and your obsession with money, it's quite sad relay.
But, Mr. Krabs, isn't it important to have enough money to buy a Krabby Patty?
I can't believe I have to work at the Krusty Krab just for some measly cash.
I don't need money. I can just live off of jellyfish jelly.
You think that's funny? Money's serious business.
Plankton Jr.
Sometimes I wonder why I even bother being married to you, Plankton.
Hey guys, let's play a game where we pretend these are dollar bills and we try to collect as many as we can.
That sounds like the most pointless game ever invented by a sponge.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Plankton?
Yeah, why are you crying like a little bitch?
Did someone steal your Krabby Patty recipe again?
Oh God, please tell me he shit his pants again.
Dude, that's disgusting. Get it together.
Colonel!
Colonel, what does that have to do with anything?
Maybe he's trying to say Colin because he just shit himself full of doo-doo.
Hey, Grass, I can smell it from here.
This is why I hate working at the Krusty Krab. Dealing with this bullshit all day long.
Seriously though, Plankton, you need to get some adult diapers or something. Colonel!
Oh, for fuck's sake, just shut up and clean yourself up already.
Yo, we don't want Mr. Krabs finding out about this mess or else we'll all be in trouble.
I bet even Gary wouldn't want to lick your ass now.
I can't believe I'm stuck in this conversation right now!
Hey guys, let's just leave him alone and go back to work before we catch whatever disease he has from shitting his pants like a fucking toddler. Doctor!
Shut up, Plankton! This doesn't concern you!
Doctor!
See, even Plankton agrees with me! And he can only say one word.
Hey guys, what's going on? What?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Junior Doctor!
What the hell is wrong with you, Gary? Why are you mewing so loud?
Oh, I don't know, SpongeBob. Maybe it's because he's a cat. That's what cats do.
Shut up, Squidward! You're not helping!
Hey guys, what's going on?
It appears that SpongeBob is having a meltdown over Gary's viewing wheel.
Well now, that sounds serious. We should call for help.
Junior Doctor!
What does that mean, Plankton?
It means just relax, Doctor. I'm sure SpongeBob will be fine without any medical intervention.
Squidward. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties with the narrator here. Let's get back to the action, shall we?
Shut up, Squilliam! At least I have a pet, unlike someone who has to resort to stealing other people's pets for companionship.
Oh, well, let me try. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Squidward.
Meow?
Nurse Karen, can you please sedate this annoying creature before I lose my mind?
I can physically sedate anyone.
Oh! Never mind then. I'll just have to deal with this incessant mewing on my own.
All right, y'all. Let's take a deep breath and figure out a solution together.
Squidward.
Shut up, Squidward! Can't you see we're trying to solve a problem here?
Squidward.
Junior Doctor!
Meow?
Hey, look guys, you stopped mewing.
Actually, Squilliam, I am pretty proud. And you know what? I don't need your approval or anyone else's for that matter. Because at the end of the day, all that matters is that Gary is happy and healthy.
Oh, SpongeBob, it was actually really sweet.
Junior Doctor.
Squidward.
Hey, SpongeBob, what's going on?
Oh, nothing, just making fun of Plankton.
Yeah, he's so tiny and pathetic.
And his restaurant is a joke.
I heard he can't even swim properly. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt my junior.
Oh, shut up, Plankton. You're just mad because you'll never be as successful as the Krusty Krab.
That's right, you'll always be a failure.
And your wife left you for Mr. Krabs?
Ah, what a loser.
And your inventions are all garbage. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt my junior.
Oh, please! Like anyone cares about your stupid inventions. They're all useless anyway.
And let's not forget how no one ever comes to the chum bucket. It's always empty.
Yeah! Then when we're starving, we won't eat there.
I bet even the cockroaches avoid that place.
Ha! Good one, Squidward. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt my junior.
You know what? I'm done with this conversation. Let's go get some delicious Krabby Patties while Plankton cries himself to sleep tonight.
Hey, Plankton, what's up?
Carl Jr.
What the hell are you talking about?
Carl Jr. burgers. I can't stop eating them. Hey.
What the hell? Plankton, why did you crash your 2,600 Civic into a mental hospital?
Dr. Junior, Colonel, Major, Lieutenant, Reverend.
What the fuck does that even mean? Answer me.
Mr.
Oh, for Neptune's sake, just tell me why you did it. You're not making any sense. You little shit. Give me a straight answer.
SpongeBob.
Can you believe it? Guys, it's August 13th. 2026 and the heat death of the universe didn't happen.
Thank Neptune. I was getting tired of living in constant fear.
Senior. Honorable Lieutenant General Sergeant and
Oh, shut up, Plankton. We all know you had something to do with this.
Yeah, the Bikini Bottom Aeronautics and Space Administration caused mass panic for 12 years and resulted in Society 3 deaths.
But why would they do that?
Meow, meow, meow.
Because they're a bunch of incompetent idiots who couldn't even launch a rocket properly.
Hey now, let's not be too hard on them.
Are you kidding me? They ruined our lives for over a decade.
Senior. Honorable Lieutenant General Sergeant and
Oh my god. Will someone please turn off his robot voice? Someone.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Plankton? Oh, you ever say his brain engineer? It's like your brain is turned to mush.
Yeah, seriously? Can't you come up with something else to say?
Brainlow Junior.
Oh boy, here we go again. Plankton, why don't you try expanding your vocabulary a bit?
Yeah, like maybe jellyfish or Krabby Patty.
Brainlow Junior. Dude, that's not even a real word. You're just making shit up now.
Language? Watch your mouth around the children.
Shut it down. We need to focus on the topic at hand, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, great! Now we have to talk about that annoying little sponge tube.
Hey! Don't talk about SpongeBob like that!
Brainlow Junior.
Geez, guys, I don't think this is very nice.
Shut up, SpongeBob. Nobody asked for your opinion.
That's enough, Larry. Let's all just calm down and discuss this rationally.
Meow. 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 Meow.
All right, everyone listen up. We need to figure out how to get rid of SpongeBob on Sinfuro so I can finally have peace in my restaurant.
Finally, some sense in this conversation.
But, I love SpongeBob!
Brainlow Junior. I love cologne.